Welcome back, y'all. Here we are with another video, and for today I'm going to be deviating a little bit from what I normally do. I'm going to be taking a look at multiple moments throughout Double Down instead of taking one long look at a set. So let's get underway. And starting off, we have Shu versus Riddles, and this is just to get into top 128. And Shu, I'd never heard of before this tournament, but she's a great ZSS, and of course Riddles we're all familiar with. But this is game 3, and it's only a best of 3, and Shu comes in with a great down smash read into the up B. That'll be the kill, and she actually wins the set. And this is a huge upset. The homie's super excited in the back there. You could see Shu, the smile on her face, really proud of herself. Riddles, of course, not pleased with that. You hate to get upset. The homie's in the back, though, still hype as hell, with good reason. It's not every day you get to beat a top player, so definitely good on Shu. And as a quick aside, if you ever feel the need to comment something negative on a player, on their sets, on the VOD, something like that, simply don't do that. Don't do it. But moving on, Shu ends up knocking Riddles into the losers bracket. Riddles has a pretty good losers run, but ends up falling to Jackal. And so, pretty disappointing for Riddles, ends up getting 17th, but right before this set, he also beat Mars, which was pretty cool. And unfortunately for Mars, by being eliminated by Riddles, he got 33rd. And for those who don't know, when Mars got 33rd at Riptide 2021, it spawned this image, which is now pretty much infamous in the Smash community. But there's not going to be another one. Right? At least IBDW won Melee to get some of the attention off, but all respect to Mars for sure. Moving on to the next interesting thing, now we have a loser's top 12 set between Jackal and Apollo Kage. You can see Jackal takes Apollo's first stock with the dash attack, retreats to the corner, gets in shield, gets hit with the neutral air up tilt, shield broken. And it's Snake, right? So at this point I'm like, is there going to be some crazy grenade set up? Is he just going to do a forward smash or something because it's in bracket? Down tilt is the option. Definitely a missed input. Probably supposed to be a down smash. Apollo Kage goes, that's not what I meant to do. And this actually ends up being somewhat meaningful because Jackal puts a bunch of extra credit on Apollo Kage. Ends up doing 78% before finally actually getting hit with the down smash. And now jumping ahead, both on last stock, Apollo Kage with the lead. You can see here that he runs up and just sticks Jackal with the C4. Then he gets blown up by the grenade and air dodges just in time not to get hit by the C4. That would have been it for sure. But Jackal claws all the way back, does a lot of percentage, finds the back air, and wins the game. And we can see in the player cam Jackal's super hype about getting that dub, and it just makes me think, hey, if you get that punish on the shield break, does the game go differently? Maybe, maybe not, but it always leaves you something to think about. And especially in the context that Jackal actually went through and just won the next 2 games and won the set. The next thing I want to look at is the dominance that Proto Bantam showed in his first game against Jake. So, jumping ahead, 54% unanswered for Proto, gets the onstage edgeguard, gets the onstage edgeguard again, and then goes off with the meatball, gets the kill, 0 to death to start it off. And on Jake's second stock, Proto's put over 120% on him without even taking 20% himself. And for those who really know this game, this interaction might make sense, but this was crazy to me. Proto is protected from the anvil by his nair, punishes the forward air with an up smash, takes stock 2. And then Proto comes back in the next stock, does 125% unanswered. Jake finally finds a little combo here, drops out though. And this is just so crazy because Jake is a good player, but today he's taken a megawatt to his little Enderman legs. 3 stock, only taking 46% for Proto Bantam. Proto Bantam is on another level. It's crazy how good he is with the min-min. And game 1 was kind of the whole spectacle of this set. Jake made good adjustments, got game 2 to last stock, but he does die to the down smash right there. In game 3, pretty much the same story as game 2. Last stock, Proto still has a bit of a lead, finds the megawatt, that's the set. So, pretty rough for Jake there, but he'll have his moment in the next interesting thing I talk about, which is Jake versus Gact. But just to set the table really quick, Cola, when he beat Cosmos in this tournament, had this insane pop-off where he's jumping around, stomping the stage, doing some crazy stuff. I even dedicated a whole video to the set. It was pretty good. You should watch it if you haven't. But Jake finds this big diamond sword forward smash where Gact barely dies. So Jake gets up, starts doing some stomps of his own, and then I imagine he's like, oh, I can't copy Cola. I'm going to do my own thing. I think I'm going to do the YMCA. Y. Okay, no Y. All right, no M, no C, no A. Okay, nice fist bump. I appreciate Y. Appreciate the fist bump. But good for Jake, gets the 3-0 on Gact, pretty good stuff. Homies come over, congratulate him, good stuff. Starts to do some more stomps here, popping off again, real hype about it. And good for Jake, that's a good dub. But speaking of sets with good pop-offs, Here we have Dabuz versus Sonics, and I want you to notice something really quick. There are only 12 seconds left in this game. And Dabuz has a big percentage lead, so he looks like he's gonna win, but he eats a big forward smash there. And then something so weird happens off stage here. Ready? Dabuz goes for his recovery, but we can see he gets hit. And a few frames later, we can see he techs it on the stage right there. Then a few frames later, the Luma dies, and so it maybe seemed like somebody died or something weird happened, but it's mostly hard to see. A few frames later, they're both grabbing the ledge, but you can't really see Sonics here. Then Sonics pops out, but gets behind the countdown timer, then down airs down. And I'm going to play it back at full speed with audio, but just like think about how difficult it is to see what's going on without slowing it down. Ready?
4 seconds left. You got to go out there. Is that enough?
Wait a minute. What happened?
The first time I saw that, I literally thought that Sonic somehow SD'd and then fell from the top of the stage back down. I could not explain it. Anyway, Dabuz ends up hanging on here for the last few seconds, gets the win by timeout, and timeouts are pretty exciting for the last 5 seconds. It's too bad the first 6 minutes and 55 seconds are a little rough. Jumping to game 4 of this set now, both players high percentage on their last stocks. And Dabuz does something really cool to win the set here. Ready? Runs up, able to get the Luma to dash attack while he does some weird wave land, and then follows it up with an up smash. Very Rosa specific stuff. We can see he jumps out of his seat, very excited, and then he does some stomps on the stage of his own, trying to be like Cola. Everybody wants to be like Cola. And then he has some fist pumps to the crowd, and the crowd loves it. I just love how much people rally around Dabuz. I really appreciate that. I mean, look at this. Even the production for the tournament likes Dabuz. Let's go, King. That's the King of New York, baby, right there. And that's going to be the video. Let me know if you liked it. I know it was a little bit different. Definitely wasn't comprehensive. There were so many interesting things that happened at this tournament, but I hope you enjoyed it, did something a little bit different. If you want more content about Double Down, I did some longer form videos, one about Cola that I showed you, and then one about Leo versus Proto, which is also really good. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment, let me know what you think, and that'll be it. King of New York. Bye-bye.